Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, how are you? If you're old here, then you may notice that my voice sounds like literal AIDS. I sound like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty. Well, that's because I am recovering from the good old common cold. Now, oh fuck. Now you may hear a few sniffles, coughs, and maybe even a bit of clanking because I have a cough drop in my mouth, so I'll die less. But you know what? I'm risking my health for the sake of views. Anyways, if you don't know how to read and haven't read the title, then we are going to be listening to the new Billie Eilish album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Billie, she's alright. Her last EP or project or whatever kind of took me a few listens to get used to, but you know, it's a pretty alright. Dear Billie Eilish stans, don't fucking kill me because I just have an opinion, alright? I saw Cupcake's tweet saying how she didn't really fuck with it, and holy shit, you guys are fucking crazy. I'm just saying. Like, you're not on the level of BTS and K-pop stans, as what the cool kids say nowadays, but you're getting there. It's terrifying from an outsider's point of view. Hopefully I barricaded myself with enough fucking disclaimers, so I will not get my channel terminated for hate speech if I ever have an issue with this album at any point at any time. Anyways, let's go to track 1, which is a bunch of exclamation points. Nice intro. And then now we're in track 2, Bad Guy. I dig the bass. We're only around 20 seconds of this song, and you know what? I really like Billie's voice. Some people might hate it because it's a bit too like whispery or whatever. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But for this one, I really like the contrast of her like soft whispery voice kind of tiptoeing on this really heavy bass. It creates this like just creepy atmosphere. Oh, I love the simplicity actually. Huh. This sounds like a creepy like soundtrack to a video game. It's actually really cute, not gonna lie. The duh part of the song kind of throws me off a bit. I don't know if it necessarily fits. It's a bit of an outlier compared to the rest of the song, which is very like light and spacey. Pretty good actual first track though, not gonna lie. Track. Psych! Oh shit, we're not done, okay. Nice. I really dig that switch actually. Track 3 is Xanny. I don't need a xanny to feel better. Huh. Oh. Oh shit! Oh, that's gonna be a fun song to blast in the car. I really like that effect where her voice also gets distorted with the bass. It reminds me of that one Joji's song. I forgot, but like, I think his opening track, Attention. I dig it. It's good. Oh shit. Vocals. Oh my god. Track 4 is You Should See Me in a Crown. I already heard this. The music video kinda it's a bit too edgy for me. And by the way, please don't fucking put tarantulas in your mouth. I'm not trying to kiss Peter's ass or anything, but you know, I don't think anyone or anything would enjoy being in someone else's oral cavity. It's kinda gross. This song's pretty alright in my opinion. You should see me in the crowd. The only part that I kinda don't necessarily like about this track is that one part. I don't know anything about instruments, so I don't really know what to call it. This element that kinda makes the song turn into this weird dark club techno rave thing. Like yeah, like that choppiness right there. I just don't think it really fits with this track. I like the breakdown. The breakdown's pretty cool. Track 5 is All the Good Girls Go to Hell. Ooh, oh, that's a lot of edge. Oh, that edge is so sharp, I might just pierce my skin through it. Oh my god. Oh, that's a bit too emo for me. My Lucifer is lonely. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know if I like it or not. God is a woman, guys. I think her voice works more with the minimalistic side of things, and this track just has a lot going on. It kind of just like outweighs her voice. At least this song is under 3 minutes. I'm not saying that it's a bad song necessarily. This song just wasn't really my cup of tea. I do appreciate how she's experimenting with more genres, with this more kind of like funk instrumental in a way. It just has this groove to it. Track 6 is Wish You Were Gay. I haven't listened to this single, so let's just see how this goes. Conversation all in blue, 11 haze. The lyricism on this thing's pretty clever. Oh, okay. No, that bridge. I appreciate the amount of emotion that she has, as well as just the control that she has on her voice. For being so whispery compared to how she talks, it's hard just to sing that breathy. And for her to just have all this control and being able to manipulate it to express that emotion is really impressive. The song grew on me. See what I mean? Oh, okay. I definitely remember listening to When the Party's Over. It's the one video where she cries out literal panic. Oh, we're going an octave down, guys. We're going an octave down. Never mind. Now, this is another song where the minimalism really puts a spotlight on Billie's voice. I think this kind of style works really well for her. I really liked how Billie sounded very vulnerable in this track. I like how that song was put kind of as an interlude. And the next track, track 8, is 8. How convenient. I mean, if Billie is trying to sound like an 8-year-old, then it's working, but this might be my least favorite track on this project. Okay, now it's getting better since it's not her being pitched up. Oh, that dreamy guitar, okay. That dreamy guitar reminded me a lot of Space Song by Beach House, holy fuck. That was essentially a mix of Billie Eilish, Felony Martinez, and Beach House, just all together in one song. I prefer more of the Beach House sounding stuff. The pitch thing really threw me off. I really thought, like, for a second that this was probably like an unreleased Billie song, like when she was 6 or whatever. But no, it's just her pitched up. Next track is No, it's not Bury a Friend. Track 9 is My Strange Addiction. This is a very strange transition from track 8. Ooh, okay. I mean, the pre-chorus and chorus are beautiful, but the instrumental, I'm not sure yet. Oh, there you go. Okay. So far, these tracks are either pretty alright, or they're just like, I don't know how I feel about them. This is one of them where I feel iffy. I like some parts, but I also don't. I don't know. I'm just on the fence when it comes to a lot of these tracks. Number 10 is Bury a Friend. This song is a bit too edgy for me, but the first time I listened to it, I was like, it's pretty alright. But now I'm just like, not my type. Like I said, it's an alright song, but like that one, that drop where it's just pure bass, I'm just like, you could have added maybe like one more thing to it instead of just one single thing of bass. I seem to be bleeding from these lyrics because of how sharp their edges. Do you enjoy my joke? I'm sorry. I wanna end me. Step on the glass. Staple your tongue. Oh, God. It's just like, cool, I guess. I wanna see how many fucking Tumblrinas have put fucking step on the glass, staple your tongue in their bio. This part's pretty nice. Track 11 is Milo? It's not hitting me right now. Hold on. Oh, that's creepy. Wait. Yeah, never mind. That's pretty cool. Don't hate me, but I just kind of want to skip it. There you go. This is so weird. I don't know how to describe it. Thank goodness that it's only 2.5 minutes long, because if that were to extend to like 3 minutes or something like that, I'd probably lose my shit by then. Some of these songs are like a wave to me. Some of the parts are really good, and then it goes back to like and then it goes back. It's just a big old wave. Track 12 is Listen Before I Go. I really like her range, how she goes really high in some parts and then really low. Whoa, what the fuck? That bass scared me. I get the cinematic feel, but it's just a bit boring. Maybe I just have to be in like a right place at the right time to enjoy this song. This is gonna sound really bad, but it felt like I was waiting for the song to end. Not cause I'm not saying that it's a bad song. Like I said, it just kind of drags out a bit too long. Like, this could have been easily cut into like an interlude. Like, I would have been totally fine with that. I enjoy the cinematic aspects that it has to it, especially with that bass to really help paint the image that she's trying to create with these lyrics. Track 13 is I Love You, which is almost fucking 5 minutes long, so let's buckle in, kiddos. This does not have to be 5 minutes. I'm sorry. It's legit the last track, except the instrumental being a piano. It's an acoustic guitar. And oh god, yeah, god. The second half of the project really took a tumble downwards. I really like how she incorporated that subtle hint of strings and a bit of the bass, I think, that was also in there to really emphasize the song and give it more of a cinematic effect like the last song. But yeah, it just did not have to be 5 minutes. Fortunately, the last track, number 14, Goodbye, is only 2 minutes, so let's see how she ends off this album. That's really nice harmonizing right there. Oh my god, wow, this lyricism. Holy fuck, I didn't even notice. She likes like combining all the fucking lyrics. That's cool. Was she going? Was she going in reverse? What the fuck? Hold on, I'm actually pulling up these lyrics for now. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 13 lines. That's a really nice way to end off this album. Anyways, but yeah. Final thoughts on this first listen. Pretty decent album, actually. Not a lot necessarily stood out to me, so to speak. Everything was just kind of baseline, and there were some songs that were really good, and there were some songs that were just kind of iffy. I already explained before with the whole wave thing, how some of them just had elements that I really liked, and some of the elements which I didn't necessarily like as much. I guess my only like complaints that I have for this album is that I wish that she had more, so to say. Hopefully I'm explaining this right. I'm really trying to. This is why I write down my reviews and record them later. I really like how unique it is, at least. She's honestly just doing a genre of kind of like minimalistic alternative pop, I guess, but it's just labeled as regular pop. That's why it sounds so much different than other pop albums. But yeah, I enjoyed the first half of this album. The second half kind of was very iffy for me. Very iffy. Maybe if I give it a few more listens, it'll grow on me. We'll see what Review Me has to say. Hey, it's Review Me. I'm back with another written review. I haven't done one of these in a while. pretty excited. Anyways, let's talk about this new Billie album. So my first initial opinion from my first listen was altered a bit when I re-listened to this album. There are still flaws in it, but my view on some of the songs and the overall project in its entirety has changed quite a bit. First off, let's start with the positives. If we excuse some of the cringy, dark, emo lyrics and ideologies woven throughout this album, it's a pretty nice album sonically. Even though it's minimalistic, that doesn't stop Billie from having a nice variety of different sounds and genres in it. Most songs complement her unique voice very well, and as you move along through the track list, you can hear her trickling to a more vulnerable state, especially in those last few tracks, which is really nice. And when I listened to those last tracks again, the duration didn't bother me as much, but they still sound very similar. Overall, I liked the idea of this dark, demonic side changing and contrasting into this more angelic tone. Now let's get into the critiques. If you Billie stans want to brace yourselves, then go ahead and skip this part of the video, I guess. Despite the nice blend of variety in the project, some of the songs seem to be a bit formulaic. For example, these very energetic and dark songs all kind of follow this recipe of a light twinkling chorus, I guess you could say, which then flips to a sudden heavy drop of bass. This makes it hard to distinguish something that really stands out from each track. I feel like Billie could have branched out a bit with her style. It was as if her sound was contained in a box that she just hasn't opened yet. Don't get me wrong, her creativity and talent are very prominent, and I applaud her for that. I'm just saying that she's just missing that cherry on top for this album. Now let's move on to the concept. Not going to lie, it's kind of confusing what direction she wanted to go for the overall idea of this project. Sometimes I think that she was just making this album for fun, because you have these little skits scattered throughout the tracks. However, it seems misplaced with, like, the song in its entirety. It's as if Billie wanted her audience to see her as this abstract, edgy, emo lyricist who writes poems about heartbreak and making friends with her sleep paralysis demons. But then we have this conflicting viewpoint of, quote, "Oh no, I'm just being a silly, angsty teen doing this for fun, lamau XD," end quote. Maybe she's kind of doing this whole skit thing to lighten the mood, but it just kind of comes off as unnecessary and confusing. I mean, yeah, that's really all I have to say about this album. Is this gonna be in my top 10 or 20? Maybe not. Maybe it'll be an honorable mention. It might grow on me the more I listen to it, but as of now, I just think that it's just a decent album. I do prefer this over her last project that she put out, Don't Smile at Me. I think she improved a lot as an artist, especially for being so young, and I'm pretty excited to see her improvement in the next few albums that she'll be creating and releasing. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Follow me on my Spotify, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. I can't thank you guys enough, and I'll see you in the next video.